Hey, yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to Colts franchise. This episode is a sad episode because it is the playoff episode and our season is over. We finished hot. We finished with a four-game win streak, I believe. Let's take a look at the season. So we're gonna be recapping the season this episode. We're gonna get through the playoffs, get a couple things done to prep ourselves for the offseason, the big offseason episode coming up. So let's see. This is the league schedule. Let's check out the team schedule. So we started off with a win, kind of up and down here. 2-2 after 4 weeks. Then we kind of started to slip. Losses to the Titans and Jaguars put us to 2-4. Back up to 3-4, 3-5, 4-5, 4-6. Heading into the bye, we came out 4-7. This was probably our low point of the season, and then we win to go 5-7, 5-8 here was kind of looking dire after the Bengals game, going 5-8, losing in overtime to the Bengals, and then we rattled off 4 straight wins to finish the season 9-8. With Anthony Richardson missing these 3 games, Gardner Minshew stepping in to get us wins, and then Richardson was back for this win against the Texans. So first big news of the offseason, Jim Harbaugh, we got a contract extension, 3 years, $5 million, so we have 3 more years to, on our deal with the Colts. So love that. We set our goal at 7 wins, and so we were able to hit that and pass that, which is really great. Considering we are in kind of a rebuilding phase, but kind of not. I don't know. We'll see how the offseason goes. Let's go in. We will look at stats and everything in a minute. Let's go ahead and upgrade our players real quick. Okay, yeah, we only have a couple to do because the rest of the upgrades will come when like the yearly awards come out at the end of the playoffs, right? So nice to see Ryan Kelly still holding it down. Will Fries still sucks. We will boost him though. Honestly, probably a trade candidate this offseason. We'll see when we look at the stats, but he had to be my worst offensive lineman this year, even though he was one of my healthier ones. All right, so let's take a look at the playoff bracket. Like I said, doesn't include us, but your first round bye in the AFC is going to go to the Buffalo Bills. Your NFC first round bye is going to be the San Francisco 49ers. So, kind of realistic to real life. I mean, the Bills are struggling right now, but it wouldn't be surprising to see them have a good year, if you were to ask at the beginning of the season. CJ Stroud able to get the Texans in the playoffs. They'll be facing the Chiefs. That would be a lit game in real life. I would love to watch that, a wild card game between Mahomes and Stroud. Jaguars and Jets. Trevor Lawrence against Aaron Rodgers. This is another great first round matchup. And then the Steelers and Ravens. Not really a great first round matchup in my mind because I think the Steelers and Kenny Pickett suck. So hopefully Lamar Jackson pulls that off. Over on the other side, you got the Cowboys and the Buccaneers. A little surprising, but not really. Buccaneers have played pretty well this year, considering they have a great D. Packers and Bears is definitely surprising. Jordan Love leading the Packers to a 3 seed. Justin Fields leading the Bears to a 6 seed. And then once again, surprising, 4 seed and 5 seed Falcons and Giants. Actually, the Falcons are leading the NFC South right now, even though we're 5-6 in real life. So, not that surprising to see us in the playoffs. But anyway, this is how everything's looking. Here's going to be my early prediction, and we'll update it as it goes on. I'm going to say, Ravens and Cowboys in the Super Bowl, with the Ravens winning and Lamar Jackson getting that Super Bowl MVP. Let's see how it goes. What else we got to do this week? All right, we're going to go through and spend some of these staff points real quick, mainly for trades because we're going to want to move up and down. Maybe I'm not looking to sign a center in free agency. Or offensive line at all, really, and we're not going to be able to get to this next level yet. So let's just focus on trades. We're gonna let's increase the value for user draft picks. And then I like this one, guaranteed trade package. Oh, I have to do this twice? Okay. Or no. I guess I have to get both of these. Unlock that one. That's fine. Okay, so that's going to help us trading in the draft a little bit, but we do have a little bit more staff stuff to do. So, two things. One, if I ever did this in real life, I would come under a lot of scrutiny. But I have somewhat of a canon reason for doing it. We're going to fire our offensive coordinator. We finished with the top offense in the league. Um, Reason being, I switched to a vertical zone scheme, and I just want to switch to somebody who matches up a little bit more. Also, I can hire somebody who probably has a little bit more talents. So, um, we're going to do that. And then we're also going to fire our defensive coordinator because we finished with the last ranked defense in the league. And we are going to switch to a 3-4 this season. So, first things first, let's do our offensive coordinator. Sorry, Brian Warner. I appreciate you. Hit me up if you need any references, dog. For real. Nick Gregory is a vertical zone run, but there is a guy, Roger Hughes. He is a seasoned offensive coordinator. We've got a chance to get somebody to come in who can immediately boost our halfbacks, which Jonathan Taylor doesn't need any help, but we're going to be looking for another second string running back this season. More on that soon. But also, he's got the ability to boost our quarterback. And we're going to go down this route tree this season to help out Anthony Richardson, help him break out offensive line as well. We can build into that whenever we're starting to rebuild our offensive line from where they're at now. So anyway, we're going to hire Roger Hughes. All right, and Marlon Burgess, don't hit me up if you need a reference. I will not speak kindly of you. We are going to bring in a brand new defensive coordinator. I have one in mind. I believe it was Clyde Holland. There's nobody. We're gonna run a base 3-4, I think, and there's nobody who does base 3-4 as their scheme. But 3-4 under. Yeah, I think it was Clyde Holland here. Let's take a look. We're not going to run the Denver playbook, but we are going to run a 3-4. And so, yeah, he's already got these boosts for cornerbacks. We love to see it. That'll help our young cornerbacks, and then we can help out our linebackers. Let's see. Yeah, Clyde Holland, you are on the Colts. Thank you very much. We do have some extra staff points to use. Should we use them on our defensive coordinator like is intended? Maybe we should, but we're not going to. We're going to boost our awareness for our quarterback. And we're just going to go ahead and we'll just go ahead and do this safe delivery, boosting deep accuracy for our quarterback. Really investing in Anthony Richardson this season. As far as other teams go, the Commanders and Seahawks and Browns will be looking for new head coaches in the offseason, and that's it. Ron Rivera was fired. Pete Carroll has retired at the old age of 130, and Kevin Stefanski was fired by the Browns. Get him out of here. So, yeah, they'll be looking for new head coaches. All right, yeah, so we've switched over to our base 3-4 scheme out of our base 4-3 scheme. As you can see, we're not entirely a fit yet. We're going to have to move some players around. I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh defense. They have this nickel triple formation that I really like. We're going to try that out and see how it goes. We may switch up playbooks at some point next year, but we're going to try this out in the preseason at least. But I do have to make some positional changes. So, all right, so here's what our defense looks for the 3-4 after we've moved it around. Dayo Odeyingbo stays at left end, 6'6", 276. Good size for a 3-4 defensive end. He is a power rusher, so he fits the scheme. DeForest Buckner slides over from D tackle to right end. He's a run stopper, fits right in. Taven Bryan also slides over from D tackle to right end. He's going to be a good backup there. Athletic, big guy, 6'4", 291, fits in right there. Samson Ebukam, and we're gonna see a few of these. I could move him to right outside linebacker. That's definitely an option. And he could be a speed rusher. But I think I'm gonna try and trade him. Um, let's look at his contract here. Yeah, I mean, I've got him under contract for a couple more years, so I don't necessarily need to trade him. Let's see what options there are out there. I haven't moved him to right outside linebacker yet, just because I wanted to see if maybe we could trade him in the offseason. But he's an option. Grover Stewart is going to be our nose tackle, 6'4", 315. We need to get a solid backup for him, but one of the few true nose tackles in the game, that 95 strength, he just eats up space there in the middle. Kwity Paye moves from left end to left linebacker, becomes, stays an edge, a pass rusher. He's injured right now from the last game of the season, but he'll be back. EJ Speed, now he finds himself kind of lost here. We are going to try and deal him in the offseason, I think. As long as I still have him under contract, I believe I do. Yeah, so we've got him for a couple more years. We're going to try and deal him. Shaq Leonard stays at middle linebacker. Zaire Franklin slides over from right linebacker to middle linebacker, as does Grant Stewart. And then right linebacker, our speed rushers, we've got Addy here, our boy Addy. He's 22. We moved him up to superstar this year, right? I'm going to be honest. He'll probably drop back down to star in the offseason. Some people are against dev trait regression. I like it. It keeps the league balanced. And the truth is, if he's really that good, we will get him back up to superstar again. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, it's a long grind. Saguna Alubi moves over from left linebacker. He's a decent speed rusher. And then Isaiah Land moves from defensive end. The secondary is going to stay the same. We're definitely looking at keeping these three. Darren Hall could be traded if we really needed to. We've got some guys on the practice squad that could take him. Tony Brown's out of here. We're getting rid of his ass. Rodney Thomas probably going to be traded as well. I'll look to draft or sign a free safety. Henry Black going to stay as a good young depth piece. Let's take a look at his contract real quick. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I chose not to re-sign him. We'll see. And then Nick Cross, we're going to keep him as our starting strong safety. He is a 75, but he's playing up to a 77. And he's very close to being a scheme fit in our new 3-4 scheme as a run support. So really excited to build around him in the secondary. Smoke Monday, I think we will try and re-sign in the offseason as a depth strong safety. All right, the wild card round is in the books. Here are the results. So the Chiefs took down the Texans 24-17. The Jaguars took down the Jets 38-28. And the Ravens took down the Steelers 26-21. So we'll be seeing Bills, Ravens, Chiefs, Jaguars in the divisional round. On the NFC side, the Cowboys took down the Buccaneers 38-7. The Packers took down the Bears 21-7. And the Falcons took down the Giants 17-14. So we've got 49ers, Falcons, and Cowboys, Packers. My Ravens Cowboys prediction lives on. So we're going to go Ravens over Bills. We'll go Jaguars over Chiefs in the upset. We'll go Niners over Falcons and Cowboys over Packers. All right, the divisional round is in the books, and we got it wrong. The Bills beat the Ravens. The Chiefs beat the Jaguars, so we were just completely wrong there. And then Cowboys over Packers, we got correct. Falcons upset the 49ers. So I'm going to go Cowboys, Bills in the Super Bowl. All right, it is Pro Bowl week, and the conference championship is in the books. It is Chiefs, Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Can Dak Prescott get his Super Bowl win over Patrick Mahomes? First, let's check out what we got in store on Pro Bowl week. So here is the Pro Bowl roster. Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes makes the Pro Bowl, along with Brock Purdy and Desmond Ridder. Look at this. A 73, a 77, and a 74 overall quarterback. Whereas on the other side, you got Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, and Trevor Lawrence. Bijan Robinson already up to a 97, along with Saquon and Christian McCaffrey. In the NFC, we got Jonathan Taylor, Najee Harris, and Josh Jacobs on our side. Andrew Beck and Kyle Juszczyk. Daphne and Ingold. So Keenan Allen and Cooper Kupp, the wide receiver ones. Vontae Adams, Jordan Jefferson. You got Jordan Addison, Stephon Diggs. Nice. Okay. Garrett Wilson and Scary Terry. Jawan Jennings for the 49ers and Calvin Ridley. Mike Evans, T. Higgins. Okay. Nice set of receivers there. Um, in the NFC for tight end, you got Kyle Pitts and George Kittle. Kyle Pitts making the Pro Bowl. It was all a dream. Evan Ingram and Dalton Kincaid, the rookie over in the AFC. And then Max Williams and Adam Troutman as well. Offensive line, NFC, we got Trent Williams, David Bakhtiari, Elton Jenkins, Landon Dickerson, Jason Kelsey, Frank Ragnow, Chris Lindstrom, Noah Davis. Noah Davis? Or is it Nate Davis? Lane Johnson and O'Neal. In the AFC, Mekhi Becton, Morgan Moses, Kevin Zeitler, Mike Onwinwu, McGovern, Morse, Quentin Nelson, there's our boy, Joel Batonio, Colton Miller, and Ronnie Stanley. All right. Moving on to defense. So we got Groot for the AFC, Gregory Rousseau and Aaron Donald for the NFC, Nick Bosa and Ogunjobi. Here we got our boy DeForest Buckner. Gets in as a right end because we made the positional change. Maybe I should have waited, but still gets in as a right end. Leonard Williams. We got Montez Sweat and Von Miller here. Ed Oliver, Javon Hargrave, Eric Armstead, Sheldon Rankins, Quentin Williams, Vita Vea, Jack Barrett, TJ Watt, Max Crosby, Rashawn Gary, Bobby Wagner, Josie Jewell, Divine Diablo, Jordan Hicks. You can see here. There's Chidobe Awuzie. No Pro Bowl for Jalen Jones, even though he had 8 interceptions on the year. What a snub. At least we can probably get Rookie of the Year. Well, I don't know. If Christian Gonzalez made the Pro Bowl over him, then he'll probably get Rookie of the Year. And that's terrible. That's terrible. That sucks, man. I was really hoping for that. Oh well. Matt Gay does make the Pro Bowl though. Yeah. But nice. Nice rosters there. Let's go ahead and move it on up to Super Bowl week. All right, it's Super Bowl week, and we got some yearly awards to look at. I am excited about this. Let's hop into it. First, the MVP, Patrick Mahomes. Jonathan Taylor finishes 10th in voting. We love to see that. Patrick Mahomes beating out Josh Allen and Dak Prescott. And then Coach of the Year is going to be Kyle Shanahan for the 49ers. Very nice. Let's check out the NFC first before we look at the AFC and what we won. All right, NFC. Offensive Player of the Year, Cooper Kupp. Oh, we got to look at records and see if Cooper Kupp broke the receiving record for a season. And we'll see if anybody else did too, broke any records. Okay, and Bijan finished in second. Nice. Defensive Player of the Year, Micah Parsons. Very nice. Nothing really surprising here. Bobby Okereke, Tremaine Edmonds having good years. Cool. Good to see. Offensive Rookie of the Year, obviously Bijan Robinson. Jordan Addison, Jackson Smith, and Jigba. Bryce Young have had a good year, apparently. There's Puka. Zach Charbonnet. Okay. All right. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Brian Branch of the Lions. Clark Phillips coming in second there for the Falcons. We love to see that. Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter and Byron Young, in my experience, win this a lot. So surprising to see Brian Branch win it. And then really quickly, Dak Prescott wins Best QB. Bijan Best Running Back. Cooper Kupp. Frank Ragnow. Micah Parsons. Jack Barrett. Darius Slay. Graham Gannett. All right. Now is where we make the big bucks. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Can I get a drum roll in the chat? Thank you very much. It's Jonathan Taylor. Let's go, baby. Jonathan Taylor wins Offensive Player of the Year for the AFC. Patrick Mahomes, Keenan Allen, Najee Harris, Josh Allen, all coming up in second place to the man, the winner, Jonathan Taylor. And DeForest Buckner takes down Defensive Player of the Year. I was actually thinking that TJ Watt might overtake him because I think he had 20-plus sacks. But DeForest Buckner, I mean, I had to finish with 50 or 60 tackle for loss on the season, which just shatters previous record by his brother, JJ. So, love that. All right, offensive rookie of the year, Anthony Richardson. Okay, so C.J. Stroud was leading us for the longest time. I guess he fell off a little bit, but once I saw that Dalton Kincaid made the Pro Bowl, I was really concerned because I was thinking, oh no, maybe he overtook him. So he didn't. Love that. And the defensive rookie of the year, Christian Gonzalez overtakes Jalen Jones. Unbelievable, man. That sucks. Julius Brents right here finishes number 5. There's Joey Porter Jr., the actual best cornerback in the class, I think. Nice. Cool. All right, so best QB, Patrick Mahomes. Best running back, Jonathan Taylor. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Best wide receiver, Keenan Allen. Interesting. He's going to be maybe a free agent in the offseason. I don't know if they re-signed him or not. Deontay Hardy. Best O-line. Interesting that Quentin Nelson's not on here at all. Oh well, he made the Pro Bowl, and that's that. Best D-line got to be DeForest Buckner. Let's go. We love to see that. There's Groot again. Hopefully he gets himself a big upgrade. Best linebacker, TJ Watt, of course, of course, of course. Nothing really surprising there except for Jadeveon Clowney still being uber productive. And then best DB, Jalen Jones wins it over Christian Gonzalez, who beat him out for Rookie of the Year and beat him out for the Pro Bowl. So very inconsistent, but we will take it. We will take that. Julius Brents finishes 10th. The future is bright there. And then Matt Gay wins best kicker. We love to see that. So that wraps up our first annual awards show. But now we've got to have some upgrades to do, right? Boy, howdy, do we have some upgrades. Jalen Jones has 3 upgrades here. Let's see. So his zone coverage is a base 73. His man coverage is a base 79. So we definitely want to get him up to at least a base 80 man and 75 zone. So let's do 1 man upgrade. See if we can get up to the base 80 there. Okay, nice. And then let's do the zone upgrade here. Hopefully. Okay, so we got +2 there. Okay, very nice. Let's do slot here. Maybe we'll get like a speed boost or something. I don't know. Hey, so we did. Okay. I was hoping we could get a speed boost, but I wasn't sure. We haven't gotten in a while for him. Gotten one in a while for him. So now we're up to 89 speed. He is a superstar. We got him up to superstar. I don't know that it'll stick. I'm on the fence about that. He might go down. Jonathan Taylor has 2 upgrades. My man's already playing up to a 99. We're gonna keep going up with elusive here. Want him to be shifty. He's already a great power back. Gonna go up again. He's up to a 96 base. He should have a 4th ability unlocked now. Yeah, so he's got goal line back. Improved blocking from their O-line within 5 yards of the end zone. Nice. Alright, our boy AR5 has 2 upgrade points to spend. We are going to... Let's do 1 on strong arm here. Yep. So, okay. Love that. And let's just do another on strong arm. Yeah. Beautiful. Oh, +3 throw under pressure. That's huge. Oh, and he went up to superstar. When did that happen? Oh, there it is. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Superstar Dev. Let's go. I really hope he holds on to it. I don't think he will, though. We're going to give him... He doesn't have many options here. We'll give him tight out. That's a good one for young quarterbacks. And then our boy D. Buckner, we're just going to boost his run stopper. What a man. What a season. Love it. +2 tackle. Love it. All right, so I reminded myself while we were looking through the awards that Cooper Kupp was on his way to breaking the receiving yardage record for this. So let's look and see if there were any season records broken. I mean, Jonathan Taylor got up to 2,000 yards, but in the record like 2,400 or something? Oh! We set the record for rushing yards. I didn't even think he had that many. 2,160 yards on the season for Jonathan Taylor, breaks Eric Dickerson's 30-year-old record. Almost 40-year-old record. Math is hard. Come on, guys. Um, beat it by 55 yards. Jonathan Taylor, the new all-time single-season rushing leader. Put an asterisk by it because he got one extra game, I guess. But you know what? I don't see any asterisks in this record book. Unbelievable, dude! I had no idea. I thought it was much more than that. I guess I'm an idiot. We didn't get nearly enough touchdowns to get on the list, though. Cooper Cup did not break Calvin Johnson's single season record. So back in 2021, he finished 17 yards short of the record. And in 2023, he finishes 8 yards shy of the receiving record. I mean, this is the biggest case of athletic blue balls I've ever seen. All right, Anthony Richardson missed 3 games this year, and I think maybe like half a game. 2,900 passing yards, 48% completion is terrible. 22 touchdowns is fine. 21 touchdowns is bad. So that's tough. Gardner Minshew finishes with 1,000 passing yards, 7 touchdowns, 5 interceptions as a backup. Very nice, very nice. Jonathan Taylor, 376 carries, 2,160 yards, a new single season record, 19 touchdowns, 127.1 rushing yards per game. Anthony Richardson finishes with 53 rushing yards a game, 740 yards, and 11 touchdowns. Zach Moss, who we will be saying au revoir to in the offseason, finishes with just under 500 yards and 6 touchdowns. Nice backup. Receiving, as far as yards goes and receptions, Josh Downs, the rookie, finishes as our leading receiver. That's really only because Michael Pittman missed so many games. I think he missed he missed 4 games, complete games, and played 150 less plays than Josh Downs. He averaged 2 more yards per catch and 4 more yards per game. So pretty, and honestly, more catches per game. Gotta be. So just keep that in mind. But still, great performance by Josh Downs this year. He's all the way up to a 78 as a rookie with star dev. So just really an important piece to the future. Michael Pittman really started to break out towards the end of the year. Hopefully he can take that next step this year for all of our sakes. If not, though, Alec Pierce is waiting in the wings. Had some really impressive performances with Michael Pittman out. Laviska Shenault. Ooh, okay. Here is my plan for Laviska Shenault. And we're just going to do it right now. Laviska Shenault, 89 speed, 90 acceleration, 82 catching, 83 catching traffic. 80 catching, 81 catching traffic. 75 short route running is his best route running. 90 ball carrier vision, 87 break tackle, 86 trucking, 87 juke, 84 spin. We need a backup running back, and we don't want to pay for one. We've got Laviska Shenault under contract for 2 more seasons after this. We are going to move Laviska Shenault to running back and see what he rates out as. He's a 74 here at receiver. So just going to hop in here. Over to running back. The old Cordero Patterson treatment, right? Let's take a look at him now. Woo! He's a 79 at running back as a receiving back. I mean, we're going to... Dude... Get him a few boosts as an elusive back, and he is going to be tight. Dude, I'm digging this. I'm pleased. I'm pleased. Moving on with the stats, Jonathan Taylor, just 200 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns. Laviska Shenault can help with that, catching out of the backfield. Darnell Washington had 180 yards and a touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, 165 and 2. Looking at blocking, okay, I said that Will Fries had to be my worst offensive lineman this year, and he gave up double what our second worst sack total was. Honestly, it was Quentin Nelson, so that sucks. But he does so good in the run game, I don't even care. Will Fry has 8 sacks given up this season. Consider him officially on the trade block. All right, defensively, DeForest Buckner, our leading tackler, no surprise there, 95 tackles. Rodney Thomas somehow finishes here. So look, two of our top 3 tacklers gone from the defense next season. So that's going to be interesting. But 63 tackles for loss for DeForest Buckner. Previous record was J.J. Watt's 39 and 15 sacks for the big fella. Interceptions wise, 8 for Jalen Jones, 4 for Juju, 4 for Shaq Leonard. The rumors of his demise were greatly over exaggerated. He may be washed in real life, but those back surgeries didn't do anything to him in Madden. So he's coming back as our rock on defense, honestly. Nick Cross had 2, which was really nice after we traded Julian Blackman midseason. Kenny Moore had a couple. Honestly, I was hoping for better play out of Kenny Moore, but I'm hoping that he has a really good year. One of my favorite players to watch in real life this season, honestly. As far as forced fumbles go, yeah, we had a bunch of people with 1, and I don't think we had any defensive touchdowns. Nope. And then your kicker of the year is Matt Gay. 57 out of 57 on extra points, 26 out of 26 on field goals, and 10 of those field goals were less than 40 yards. 17 of them were less than 50 yards. 9 of 26 were from 50 plus. So what a guy. What a guy. All right, we're just about done with our season recap and playoff episode. We're going to go ahead into the offseason just so we can see who wins the Super Bowl. Put your picks in now. I'm going with the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, baby. Let's go. Mahomes and my auto. Mahomes and my auto. And the Dallas Cowboys come away with a 1-point victory. 1-point victory over the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, your NFL MVP. Kyle Shanahan, Coach of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year, Cooper Kupp. Defensive Player of the Year, DeForest Buckner. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Bijan Robinson. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Christian Gonzalez. And your Super Bowl MVP is Dak Prescott. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this one. We will see you in the offseason episode. As always, just hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed the content. Turn on your notifications. Offseason coming up soon. Peace.